Today it's all about how to choose your pendulum. Here it's mine. It's a rose quartz pendulum. And you probably, if you want to start with this little tool, which is fantastic, you're wondering how do you choose the right pendulum for you? How do you choose the right crystal? And the answer to that is you don't choose it. The pendulum is going to choose you. So the way I did it is I went to my local new age shop, I guess we would call it, Enchanted, who has a wonderful owner, and I started trying pendulums of different crystals and different shapes. In reality, the first few, and I might say like 2 or 3, said, look, I'm not your vibe, you're not my vibe, please stay away. But then I met this rose quartz pendulum that started going like crazy when I asked, do you want to be mine? Yes, no. It was great. Pendulum part 2. Why would you want a pendulum, to use a pendulum? So normally a pendulum is used for a divination, so you would ask the pendulum a yes or no question. Keep your mind as blank as possible, not to influence the answer, and the pendulum will give you a very straight, upfront yes, no, or I don't know. But also the way we use it in Reiki, it's because it helps you understand if your patient's chakras are rotating against the clock, which would be the right way, and how much energy to apply, and where there are pain centers. So those are the main 2 uses that I have for it. If you have another one, please let me know. I would love to try it. I'm a huge fan. Hey, the pendulum saga continues. So we are here with my beautiful rose quartz pendulum, which is special for relationships. That's the strength of the rose quartz. And to know if it works, the first thing you're going to do is ask the pendulum some confirmation questions. Remember, always yes or no questions, and try not to think about the answer, not to avoid influencing the response. So let's go with, is my name Luz? That's a beautiful yes. Is my name Jose? That's a clear, beautiful no. And it actually also works in Spanish. Me llamo Luz. Me llamo Jose. The pendulum doesn't count on which language you're talking to. It's about the intention of the question. Stop. Pendulum bonus track. We want the pendulum's answers to come from the higher self or the universe. For that, what we are going to do is set that intention at the beginning of the session by saying to ourselves, I want the answers to come from the higher self, and I'm just seeking for the truth. Otherwise, the pendulum might go and search in your subconscious and will bring tainted responses by your belief system and preconcepts. Secondly, a good piece of advice that someone gave me, and it worked well, was to put the hand under the pendulum. That way I'm giving more energy to the pendulum, and the responses are going to be louder and faster and more clear. If your pendulum is not giving you a very loud response, you can always ask them to go louder, in which case the pendulum itself will repeat the response but with more energy. Third, I asked my pendulum to tell me which signs it wanted to use as yes and no, but they can be